Shakyamuni accumulated 100 blessings, so he enjoys his 32 features and 80 secondary characteristics. People's looks develop according to causes and conditions in the past. Whether someone is beautiful or not depends on his or her past lives. This Brahman woman was respected by everyone. Most people like to listen to what she says, and most people agree with the things she does. Whether she was walking, standing, sitting, or lying down, God surrounded and protected her. As I said earlier, now that we have tied the boundaries, even if anyone experiences any karmic obstructions, such as being possessed, that obstruction will quit and not disturb one. Since the boundaries are locked down and you are here listening to the sutra, all the accounts temporarily quit. No one is allowed to come here to bother anyone or hassle anyone. You have to concentrate on listening to the sutra. The Dharma protecting good spirits, the eightfold divisions of gods, dragons, and others all protect her. Although she is protected, her mother, however, embraced a Javan faith and often slighted the triple jewel. Her mother does not believe in the proper Dharma but believes in Javan Dharmas instead. What does it mean by belief in Javan Dharmas? This is not necessarily about believing in heretics or cults. Actually, she half believes and half questions, believing in Buddhism today and questioning it tomorrow. She says she believes in the triple jewel, but I have not seen any Buddha of the triple jewel or the Dharma. Although there are sutras, it is no big deal. Sangha members, they are pupils too. Why should I respect some monastic? She is skeptical, which is a faith in the deviant. She does not maintain any proper mindfulness, which is a deviant thought. Without proper faith, your faith is in the deviant. For instance, some externalists say, "Give me $1 million and I will sell you the role of an emperor in a future life." You think about being an emperor in a future life, so you give them $1 million. Actually, how can the role of an emperor be sold? How can you buy the role of an emperor? Perhaps you can buy the presidency in a modern democracy. You are a woman in this lifetime and not a president. But I can guarantee that you become a president in a future life if you give me $1 million. Whether you become a president or not in the future, you will not be able to fight him and get your $1 million back. These externalists do not start an insurance company guaranteeing any of this. This is faith in the deviant. How can you buy a presidency with $1 million? That does not make any sense. Buying a presidency with $1 million may be possible. How? I can lobby people to vote for me with that $1 million, but you have to be an American, not a foreign citizen, to do that in the United States. Explanations based on deviant faith do not make sense. Give me $100, $1,000, or $10,000, and I will guarantee that you become a man instead of woman in the future lives. You hear this and you think this is not bad. $1 million buys a future life as a man is not too expensive. Since this is quite economical, you give some externalist teacher $1 million. He puts the money in his pocket and goes off to drink, eat meat, and play women. When he has done everything, you cannot get off your money back. I guarantee you that I will be a man in the future. This is no guarantee, teacher. This is deviant. These are one of two tactics that swindlers use. She often slighted the triple jewel. Since she believes in deviant Dharma all the time, she did not believe in the proper Dharma. Deviant Dharma consists of why believe in the Buddha. You are a Buddha, just give me $65 and it will be fine. $65 buys Buddhahood. That is a deviant Dharma, deviant path. How can Buddha be purchased with money? You can become a Buddha, but you do not buy Buddhahood with money. You may use money to create merit. When you accumulate through merit, then you realize Buddhahood. Create merit while you cultivate, such as meditating. You should not refuse to cultivate. For instance, if Shakyamuni Buddha could have brought Buddhahood, he does not need to sit in the Himalayas for 6 years, sit underneath the Bodhi tree, see a bright star, and become enlightened. When he was a prince, he had so rich, he could have very well brought Buddhahood. Buddhahood is not purchased with money. Slighting the triple jewel means looking down on the triple jewel. Slander and sabotaging monastics. Some Cantonese people slight the triple jewel because they can understand bhikshus and bhikshunis. The worthy daughter, the Brahman woman, made use of many expedients. Expedients are for provisional explanations for people who only have a rough understanding of the Dharma. In trying to convince her mother, encouraging and enticing someone. For instance, children like candy, so you tell them, I have a piece of candy, follow me and I will give you the candy. This is an advertisement. This Brahma woman tells her mother something similar. Follow me and study the Buddha Dharma. The Buddha Dharma is the best. It is number one. But her mother does not believe her. Encouraging and enticing her mother to uphold right views so that her mother will develop proper knowledge and proper views. But her mother viewer totally believed. The Brahman woman's mother half believed and half doubt the principles she heard. Perhaps what you say contains some principle but may not be completely. Some of my refuge disciples, for example, do not believe certain principles entirely. Before long, the mother's life ended soon. Some think it is best if someone is dead because he does not know anything. He does not want to eat, dress, sleep, or work. He does not need to do anything. Although it is the best, it is also the worst. What is the worst? Death. If you do good deeds, you will become born in the 3 good destinies, whereas if you do evil deeds, you will become born in the 3 evil destinies, either hell, hungry ghosts, or animals. Yesterday, a few visitors came to Buddha Hall, and I told them about the responsibilities of soldiers. What responsibilities? I told them that there are Bodhisattvas and Asuras in the military. Bodhisattvas in the army teach and transform living beings so that living beings do not kill too many people, whereas Asuras in the army encouraging living beings to kill more and more. They feel that the money they kill, the mightier they appear and clear the highest achievements. Bodhisattvas, in contrast, tell people not to kill but to help 2 countries to coexist peacefully by resolving their problems. They all military men that they earn the highest achievements and highest ranking offices that they do, if they do that. I told these visitors that they must emulate Bodhisattvas and not Asuras. What are Asuras? What are Bodhisattvas? There were two genres in China. One was a Kuan Yu. He killed lots of people, but he became a Bodhisattva after death. On the other hand, General Bai Chi of the Qin reign killed lots of people too, but he turned into an ox, a pig, and a horse after death. Why? It is because he buried alive 200,000 soldiers who surrendered. He had the heart of an asura. Kuan Yu killed bad people and not good people. He eliminated the violent and brought peace to the kind. In the end, one became a bodhisattva and the other became an ox, a horse, a pig, and a sheep. We have an American friend who is in the Navy. He asked me, "Do you believe people will become animals after death?" At that time I said, it is fine whether you believe people become animals after death or otherwise. Believe it and you will become an animal if you deserve it. Doubt it and you will become an animal if you deserve it. You will become an animal if that is what you should be after death. That cannot be changed. Do the deeds of Buddhas, you are a Buddha. Do the deeds of Bodhisattvas, you are a Bodhisattva. Do the deeds of humans, you are a human being. Do the deeds of ghosts, you are a ghost. Do the deeds of animals, you are an animal. You are what you do. This is not about doing what you believe, but not doing what you do not believe. Whether you believe it or not, you will do what you must do. You will definitely not do what you should not do. This is not a matter of faith. One Chinese is thinking, this idea is very lofty and profound. I will be coming to learn the Buddha Dharma. Speaking of dying soon, each of us should think about our own deaths. Before long, the Brahman woman's mother died, and what about me? When will I die? Where will I go after death? Will I end up in the house like the Brahman woman's mother? We listen to the sutras, and for each part we hear, we must reflect instead of letting it go in one hand and out the other. That would be meaningless. Everyone will die. Do not believe what I said earlier about death being the best thing. Do not believe that death is the worst thing either. People will die in the future, whether death is good or bad. Do good and it will be good. Do bad and it will be bad. Earlier I said, plant good causes and reap good fruits. Plant evil causes and reap evil fruits. An ancient had this to say, seeing the death of others, my heart burns like fire. It burns not for others, but I wonder, well, when it'll be me. When I see someone pass away, my heart is blazing hot like it is on fire. I am not sad for the death of others, but I wonder how come he died. Soon it will be my turn. A few days ago, I talked about how there are more births than deaths, but deaths do come to each one of us in turn. Seeing the death of others, my heart burns like fire. It burns not for others, but I wonder when it be me. Since you are not afraid of death, you may die soon or now. Why you do not? Why do you not? This is nothing to do with being afraid or not, but whether the death is peaceful or unexpected. Unexpected deaths are accidents. such as car crashes or plane problems, boat drownings, and train crashes. These are all unexpected accidental deaths. Die when you would like a peaceful death. What if you do not want to die? You can cultivate for immortality. Cultivators are liberated from birth and death. They may live forever if they want to. They may sit right down and enter nirvana right now if they do not want to live. With that kind of mastery, the life and death is up to me rather than fate. No one is in charge of me. I am in charge of myself. If I want to die, I may die now. If I do not want to die, I may live forever. When we cultivate, we are cultivating this ability. When you have this ability, however, you do not want to remain in this world sometimes because this world is too turbid. This world of five turbidities is unclean. Before long, her life it ended and her consciousness fell into the relentless hell. Her consciousness is her earth consciousness. After the Brahman woman's mother died, her soul and consciousness fell into the relentless hell. What is the relentless hell? Their time is relentless, life is relentless, and bodies are relentless. This refers to how this hell is the form when one person is in it or many people are in it. We will explain the relentless hell in more detailed chapter. What does it mean by relentless? Relentless means that it is uninterrupted and continuous. When you are in this hell, you suffer and yet your life continues, dying, then becoming born, then dying. This is one function of this unchanging consciousness. When her mother's life ended, the Brahman woman, knowing that her mother had not believed in cause and effect while alive, her mother did not believe that good causes will result in good effects and evil causes result in evil results. Her lack of faith is an impure cause that will end in impure results. When the cause is wrong, the effect will be wrong too. Feared that her karma would certainly pull her into the evil paths. She considered the various evil karma of her created and figured that her mother will definitely become reborn in an evil destiny. For that reason, she sold the family house and acquired many kinds of expensive and famous incense, flowers, and other gifts. With those, she performed a great offering to the Buddha with incenses, flowers, lamps, candles, fruits, banners, canopies, and many articles in that Samadhi self-mastery king, Buddhas, stupas, and monasteries.